Hi, I'm Ethelred Flametail, and I'm going to show you the shops where you can go to get some animal things. So if you're furry, you can get some of that, some animal stuff. If you're not a furry, you can I'm going to show you a few shops at our costume shops. So bear with me, it's busy. We're going to see a few shops. So come with me, and I'll show you the shops where you can get some furry stuff. Then this is the Merrion Centre, and this is the first shop where we will be going. So this is one of the shops in the Merrion Centre where you can get your furry stuff. You can get tails and other stuff and whatnot. And this is Lullaby. This is where you can get what they call it, costumes. You can get a fox costume. You could get a wolf costume. You could get a fancy dress costume if you like. This will be ideal for you furries. It's got you've got tails, you've got tails, you've got giraffe tails, you've even got masks, for goodness sake.
All right. I don't know how to win.
Well, I'll show you the next area. It's in the Trinity Centre. So this is the Trinity Centre, and this is where we're going to go to see our next costume shop. Right, this is Claire's. This is a costume shop-ish. When I say a costume, let's see, ish, I mean, you can actually find some costume. You can actually find some costumes. Sometimes they have tails, and other times they don't. I have given a prior warning that I was going to be filmed, so I'm just keeping it at this level, just so because I don't think that the ladies that just went in heard. But let's see that it's also the shop there is in the Trinity Centre. Yep, there is also a good what they call it, shop for for buying My Little Pony stuff. So if you're a brony or a Pegasus, you'll definitely like that shop. It's got quite a bit of My Little Pony accessories as well. So yes. So if next time you're in Trinity Centre, please visit Claire's. I'm sure they'll be happy to help you. So when I was on about Claire's, it's not only in the Trinity Centre that you can find them. You can also find it in the let's see. You can also find Claire's all around. Sometimes they have tails, sometimes they don't. So remember to pop in every now and then and see whether they've got tails and ears. If they haven't, they haven't. They usually have My Little Pony though. Usually. So, like I've said, pop in every now and then. See whether they've got it or not. I do definitely hope you can hear me. So, as I said before, for Claire sometimes has the Trinity Centre Claire's is not the only Claire's. There's more than one Claire's. Sorry, so it sounds sarcastic. There's more than one Claire's. So sometimes they have tail accessories, other times they don't. So pop in every now and then to see whether they've got any or not. Usually they have My Little Pony. Yes, My Little Pony. Twilight, Pinkie Pie. But if they haven't, pop in every now and then. And if they haven't got the pony at you after, just pop in again and see whether they've got it or not. So, I hope that's cleared up everything. The next destination we're going to is the Corn Exchange. So, inside the Corn Exchange is a shop called Culture Vulture. Now, if you've seen Grand Theft Auto 5, there's a shop called the Mask Shop. Well, Culture Vulture is kind of like that inside. I'm not going to show you what it's like in the actual building, but I could actually show you outside the building. So it's quite cool. They've got the latex masks at our latex lack of words. So you've got the latex mask that you can put on yourself. They can be great for parties and I've also another thing to remember, but I'll tell you when I'm inside. Right, it's not open at the moment, but this is Culture Vulture. It's located in the Corn Exchange. I'll bring you closer to the sign. Basically, if you've gone on Fur Infinity, you're going to see a couple of stuff that you've seen on Fur Infinity. It's quite good because it's quite good, to see some things advertised on Fur Infinity in Culture Vulture, which I think is amazing. So if you've seen something on Fur Infinity advertised, sometimes it's best to go. It's maybe best to go to Culture Vulture and see whether it's getting sold there or not. And this place is good. This is where you can get your masks if you want. You can get your t-shirts. Basically, it's good. I recommend you going in and seeing what it's like. So, oh yes, and it's also got you also can get your tails and ears from there. So if you're a furry, you don't really want to wear a big fursuit because it can get hot weather in England. You can just go into Culture Vulture, buy yourself ears and a tail, and that's it. Explain the reason why I may edit a little bit of the shop out, because the store owner came and I don't really want to film her. So I'm sorry if I've missed some key information, but Culture Vulture, go in. There's quite a lot of foxes. There's even even if you're not a furry, there's other stuff. Or even if you are a furry but you don't want to buy furry stuff, there's other stuff in there. There's even jokey stuff, costumes, and just so if you're visiting Britain or if you actually live here, Culture Vulture is a nice place to go. This over here is the Leeds market. Now there's a fabric shop down there. So let's say you didn't want to buy any costumes from the costume shop. You wanted to make one yourself. So there's a fabric shop there's a fabric shop in Leeds City Market. So I'm not going to show you which one. I'm going to let you figure that one out. Yeah. And if it's not there, this is a video from 2015. The first. Let me just have confirmation. It is a video of 2015. The 13th of July 2015. So if it's not there anymore, it's sadly to say it's not there anymore. If it is there, you can go in and have a look. Now the last thing I'm going to let's see. Now, yes, the last shop I'm going to do is record is Primark. Now, there's more than one Primark. I just need to get that out in the open, just in case you think there's going to be more than one. There's more than one. Like you think we've only got one Claire's. No, like Claire's, there's more than one Claire's. There's more than one Primark, and there's definitely more than one Claire's accessories. And with that note, yes. So in a moment, I'm going to take you to Primark. But just in case you can't hear me over all the hustle and bustle, let me explain. Why am I going to Primark? Well, they do animal onesies. So if you're a furry and you want to go to sleep dressed as an animal, you can with these onesies. Now I've debated whether they're what they call it costumes or not. I think they are, but it's a rather big debate over it, whether they are or not. Because some fursuits can be very warm and you can get very hot in them, and you may need some air. So onesies are probably the best way to go to sleep as an animal. Plus you're walking on two, so it's kind of anthropomorphic. So that's what I'm going to try and say when I'm in there. If I don't, that is why I recorded this. Right. If you can see there at the bottom, this is a Primark over there. So this is where you can get your animal onesies. You can get and when I say animal onesies, you're probably thinking, oh, they're only for kids. No. Stay with me. You can get adult animal onesies. I'm trying my best to explain what I've said before in the previous one. So basically, you can get your animal onesies. You can get your you can get clothes there if you don't want to shop for furry stuff. You can get non-furry furry stuff there. In fact, they're even bringing out minions at the moment. I wonder when they're going to. Wonder if they're going to stay or not. So yes, they've also got bright coloured clothing. They've also got that checkered bag everybody seems to really enjoy. I'm sure you'll enjoy it too. Well, if you like checkered bags, you also got so this is so that's Primark. So you've got like different range of animal onesies. Sometimes they might not have the animal onesies that you're after, but they do animal onesies. If you can't see animal onesies, so if you can't see the animal onesies, they're probably not in stock yet. You can see more of them in winter though. So even if they don't have them in summer, come back in winter. I can vaguely guarantee they'll be there. So that's it for all. So this is Ethelred Flametail signing out. The animal onesies that you're after, but they do animal onesies. If you can't see animal onesies, if you can't see the animal onesies, sugar cuts.